Hey everybody, it's Stacy back with another 2-minute tidy tip. And today we are on tip number 22 and we're talking all about your refrigerator and your freezer. Because yes, I know we all forget about those, but sometimes they are the grossest, right? So I want to put it in the front of your mind and your thought. This week, I want you to tackle it. Okay. So let's start. I have a few tips that I want to just set you up for success to go ahead and tackle this and make it a little bit easier. So tip number one, I want you to start by pulling everything out. And I know this is frustrating and you're like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I promise you it goes quicker when you pull everything out and you know what you have. And then you can tip number two is to wipe down all those drawers and shelves because it is amazing the nastiness that gets spilled and things that are, down in those drawers. So we need to pull it out. We need to wipe it out. And then tip number three is have purpose when you put them back in, right? So we want to group like items together. Half the time things get moved around. We don't even know what we have, right? So we need to make sure also we're tossing any of the expired stuff as we do this or anything that's like almost gone and it's time for it to go, right? So tip number four is I want you to be realistic about the quantities that you have in your fridge or freezer. So typically you have, I don't know about you, but the last time I did this, like last week, I have so many ice packs. So that's what I mean when there's too much quantity. I don't want you to throw away good food, but I do want you to throw away anything that you're like, you know what, we just don't even need this many of this item if it's something like ice packs. So happened to me, just thought I would mention that, right? Tip number five is this is a great time to evaluate what the heck is in your freezer that you should be putting on your meal planning. So use the food you have, right? We don't want to waste. Groceries are too expensive right now. We don't want to waste any food. So we want to go ahead and use what you have. That way you don't let it go bad, right? So it's great for meal planning and, saving on the budget, right? Because you already have it. So that's it. I want you to keep it simple. Don't overthink it. You could set the timer. You could do the fridge one day. You could do a freezer the next so that you don't get overwhelmed. So I will look forward to seeing and hearing you on the next 2-minute tidy tip. Let me know if you guys have any topics you want me to cover. And finally, if you are really struggling with decluttering and cleaning your kitchen, I have a whole program dedicated to it. I will mention it down in the notes so you can go ahead and grab the link, or you can always go over to homeorganizedtribe.com and there's a link to my kitchen decluttering and cleaning plan if you need a step-by-step action plan and you want to work with me. So make it a great day. I will see you on the next 2-minute tidy tip.